Five-star men, good day to you. It is day number 16. The topic today is the bull ring. And I was looking at some pictures to try and get inspiration for this. Just a little background, I'll share these at the end of the video. But a number of years ago, I got the opportunity to live out one of my childhood dreams. I get to be a cowboy. Well, not really. I wasn't a cowboy at all. I get to be a photographer of bulls and cowboys. And it was at a local arena not too far from here. A friend of mine took me to one of those bull rides and I got addicted. And then I started wondering if I could stop one of these fire-breathing dragons in midair with my camera. And what ended up is I took about 50,000 pictures over the course of a couple years and got some amazing shots. I'll share those with you, but it was the adrenaline. It was the adrenaline of being right there in the dirt, really close to these things. And we can share more later. The bull ring. Many bulls surround me. Strong bulls of Bashan encircle me. Psalm 22:12. As I mentioned in the book, Five-Star Man, The 5 Passions of Authentic Manhood, I earned my place on the starting line on my freshman football team by proving myself in the bull ring during a practice. You may or may not know this, but you are surrounded by the enemies of authentic manhood. It would be easy to simply give in and exile yourself into the ranks of effeminate, culturally relevant man boys, but you would surrender your manhood in doing so. As C.S. Lewis said, enemy-occupied territory. That is what this world is. It is time we stand up and throw our shoulders back as men. Oh, I should sit up a little better thinking about this. It is time we face the challenge and be a man. Recognize authentic man's enemy. Manhood will always have an enemy. Living as an authentic man is countercultural. The enemy of manhood will attempt to redefine God's original intent for man. The enemy of manhood resents authentic man's desires to increase and be productive. The critic mocks the core values of authentic manhood as archaic and antiquated chauvinism. The critic will focus on the past more than understand the vision for authentic manhood. The cultural attack against authentic manhood is so persuasive that we often don't recognize it. You are in a fight to be a man. Be strong and show yourself a man. Today's challenge: listen carefully to news reports, carefully read articles, and discern the conversations around you to pick up on subtle, destructive tones against authentic manhood. Write down a few examples of anti-manhood sentiment that you've heard. So, I dug in, took a page of notes. Here's just my opinions. We can discuss. Please put comments in the comment section and let's talk about this. On TV, mothers are the emotional anchor and competent authority, typically, in a lot of sitcoms. Fathers are immature, checked out, clueless, and incapable of basic responsibility. Shows that get it wrong. The Simpsons. I mean, Homer is Homer, right? He's bumbling and lazy, and while Marge is fairly well organized for a cartoon. It's kind of strange. I don't know much about The Simpsons, but I've watched a couple times. Everybody loves Raymond. Ray is confused most of the time, but his wife is not. King of Queens, Doug, is immature, overweight, falling apart. His wife is the opposite of all that. But, you know, a couple shows that I think get it right. bonanza, right? Let's go back to an oldie. Ben Cartwright, steady, consistent. Blue Bloods, Frank Reagan and the family. You know, none of these men are flawless, certainly. Duck Dynasty, multi-generational leadership. So, like I say, none of these men are flawless, but they're treated with dignity and respect rather than contempt for being a man. So let's listen carefully to the conversations around us and the TV and just the things you consume. Just be thinking about that. How are they portraying men? How are they portraying women? Leadership is quiet. Leadership is assertive, not demanding. Leadership doesn't command, doesn't ask for attention. We're here to offer protection. You heard me say in a video back a while ago, it's not about you. And it is not about me. So men, let's buck up. Let's stand strong, and let's start with awareness. How does the world see us? All right, let's look at a few of these pictures. I hope you enjoy them. I sure did. It was fun to take them. I hope you're blessed, guys.